little kitty. Yeah, it is cut from a plywood board. We just remain several lines here, you see. And let me show you how to open it up. Okay, let's turn it on. So you see, maybe in here you can see it more clearly. Oh, yes, you see? So that is what we call the light box. We just use the Ultra Leader Master 3 LE to cut the shape, cut the lines inside here, and use some LED string to show it. And what's more, we're gonna need a light paper. So what is a light paper? That is a special paper that used to make the light more soft. Yes, we know that if we use the LED bubbles directly, the light may be too shiny and do not have so much perfect performance. But if we use that light paper, just like this cat, it will just make the light go through very smooth. So I think we've got several samples. Yes, here it is. So these are two pieces that we made on yesterday's live stream. Here's one cat like this. Yeah, like this cat. So this cat was not covered with the light paper, right? So if I use the flashlight of my phone to just let it go through, you see, yes, the light will just like a spot, yeah, like a spot go through this. But if I just place a piece of light paper, yeah, you see the light is more soft. It's not like a shiny spot, but a piece of area that's spread off light. So that is what we're gonna make today. So the machine we will use today is the Ultra Leader Master 3 LE. Yes, the light version of Ultra Leader Master 3. Some of you may know that Ultra Leader Master 3 is the most powerful laser engraver from Ortur right now. This is the light version. So the light version means it has less power, it has less function, but it still has its advantages. Let me introduce to you. We know that for Ultra Laser Master 3, its maximum engraving speed is 20,000 millimeters per minute, right? For the light version is 5,000 millimeters per minute slower than the Ultra Laser Master 3. For the light, its maximum speed only reach 15,000 millimeters per minute. Even it is slower, but I think it is quite fast enough. What's more, the engraving area of Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite is the same as Ultra Laser Master 3. They are all 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters, 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters, quite big. But I have to mention one thing for the Ultra Laser Master 3. It has an extension keys, can make the engraved area larger to 400 millimeters by 850 millimeters, right? But for the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite, it cannot be larger. It doesn't have such extension things. So its engraving area is 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters only. Even it cannot be extended, but for some small business or you are just handcraft lover, you just want to experience the laser engraver, or you just want to try to engrave your own small things, it is a good way to choose the Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite. What's more, for the Ultra Laser Master 3, we got several safety measures like the emergency stop button, the safety lock, and something else. But for this Ultra Laser Master 3 Lite, we only have this. we don't have the stop button, we don't have the safety lock, but we do have several safety measures on the firmware, including the movement detection, the laser duration exposure detection. So don't worry about the safety while using it. It's still safe, but not so that much function as the Autolaser Master 3 do. So let's give a briefly sum up. For the Autolaser Master 3, it's powerful, more powerful, faster, and with larger engraver area if you chose the extension keys. That means it is more expensive, right? But for the Autolaser Master 3, a little bit slower, the same engraving size, less safety function, but even if it is the light version, the quality is still very good. You can see the structure is quite stable, and also it can use the same 10-watt laser module. Yes, this is the same. Oh, excuse me. So this is the same 10-watt laser. I think I have to drink some water. Yeah. Sorry for the sound today. My throat is not feeling well. What were we talking about? Yes, we are talking about the laser module. For Autolaser Master 3 and for Autolaser Master 3 Lite, they are all using the 10-watt laser module, which is the same type, and they are all extremely light. It only weighs 235 grams, very light, and make the machine go through like move smoothly like this. So that is for the Autolaser Master 3 LE. What's more, for the Autolaser Master 3 and Autolaser Master 3 Lite, they are all called the Smart Engraver. That is because they all support USB connection, TF cards, and Wi-Fi connection. So you can use your application to control the Autolaser Master 3 Lite too. Yes, it is called the Laser Explorer. It can be found on the App Store or the Google Play, so that means it is available both on Android devices and iOS devices, so don't worry about that. If you think the software on the computer is quite hard or complicated for you, you can always choose our application. It is convenient to connect the machine. You don't need a cable. You just need to just make your phone connected to the Wi-Fi signal from this machine. You can see the Wi-Fi here, wire. It is the wire. So our application has very professional guide steps. You can just go with the steps and go with the guidance and just enjoy your engraving journey. There are also several interesting functions in our application. It includes create a QR code or barcode. Just imagine you just engrave a QR code that shows your company's website, right? Once your customer bought your product, it finds a QR code and just scan, and it turns to your company's website. That is a very convenient way to do some advertisement, right? So what's more, it has puzzle. You can create puzzles. You can just send a picture to the application, and application will just smartly change this picture to a puzzle, and use our machine to engrave and cut, just make it a full puzzle. What's more, it also includes some you can type words, type letters, you can directly draw on them. You can just use your picture directly engraving to the surface. That is all okay. So it is quite smart and interesting. That's all for the application. And I think very um, we already did some introduction to the Autolaser Master 3. I hope you uh, know this a lot. And if you still have questions, you can always tell me. Um, Forgot to say, welcome you guys to our live stream. I hope you enjoy this journey with me. I am Pu. So let's begin to do the engraving work. Since we've got several materials like this wood light box, like this acrylic light box. By the way, for the acrylic one, I think it is more beautiful to see, and because the acrylic we chose is the black one, so it is very easy for you to see. Can you see that? Now the LED light string was turned on, so you can see if I turn it off, it looks like this, and I turn it on, it looks like this. So just imagine you are a owner of a coffee shop or a bookshop. You just remain a cute animal sign as a light box on your shop in your shop. That I think that is a very interesting decoration to your shop, and it will just make the environment even more beautiful. So it is a very good way to improve the environment of customers' experience. So that is for the light box. Um, for making light box, I've already mentioned we need the LED string, need some cover material. We chose the wood or the acrylic, but for this time, I want to show you some different material. Maybe we can try some felt. Let me fetch some felt, and I think it's on the back side. So I may try to choose some colorful one. Maybe you can choose this, yes, this red one. Okay, here we got this red felt. So can you see it? Yes, this we got this felt one. By the way, making a light box is quite. If you do not choose the exact material and choose the low power LED light, it is easy to get burned. So we don't. So pay attention while choosing the material. So I want to make another layer of this little black cat to make it another, to make it looks like another material. So let's cut it through. I think, yes, it is enough. So that is the red felt. Can you guys see it? So that is the red felt. And for the felt, because it is very light and it is easily to be curved like this. So if you want to get a firm picture, I suggest you to use some tape to let it stick to the engraving area. So I may just use some tape like this. Okay. Okay, now I think it is firm enough. So, okay then. Every time before you change the material that you're doing engraving work or cutting work on, or you change the depths of same material, just remember to check the focus again. So what is the focus? To see there's a rod in front of the laser module. You just need to pull down the rod and let the rod touch the yes, loosen the screw on the side and let the rod touch the surface of the object that you're gonna do engraving work or cutting work on, and pull it up. Make sure you're using the yes, we're just gonna use the air pump later, so I'm just gonna pop up the tube. And now let's operate the light button. By the way, we are using the light button to control our machine today. So okay, here. Let me find that cat. Okay, so let me check the statistics we're gonna use. For the felt, I think the engraving, not engraving, we just do the cut thing right now. So for cutting a felt, a piece of felt, I think. Okay. We're using the speed of 800. Very good. So for cutting a felt, we chose the speed of 800. So let me just change the statistics because last time I used this picture to cut acrylic. So for acrylic, we use the speed of 100. So it is way more faster. Yes, let me frame it. Okay, let me move it to the right position. Okay, just move it a little bit. Okay, this cat will be finished within 5 minutes, and this is the protection goggle. So always remember to wear a protection goggle before you let this machine start working, because for the laser thing, it is quite dangerous. We don't want your eyes to get harmed. We've already set an orange layer on the laser under the laser module. This is the first step to protect you. But what's more important is to wear the goggles. So I'm wearing it now and click start. Okay, now the machine just working very smoothly. It is cutting the edge. Because we're using the 800 speed, so it is quite fast, and we do not, for the felt, 801 pass is enough. The power we are using is 100%, so it is quite fast to see this. And I think we've already got the outer line, so maybe let's wait. So while cutting the felt, it causes a little bit smell that is not so Good. If you're gonna do some work on such material that will cause bad smell while burnt, just remember, make sure the working place is open to the air to avoid possible harm. Welcome to our live stream. You are watching the Ortur Master 3 light cutting a felt right now. Yes, it is very fast and almost to the end. Okay, now I believe our machine just finished its working. So let me just do some cleaning. Okay, so see, even with such thin lines, we still got a very good job. Okay, oh, sorry, I still left one here. Okay, we've got this cat. Let me take off my goggle. So let me show it to you guys. Okay, now you see this is the cat. Maybe I can show it more clearly to use power. Let me find the cable. So let's just link it to here. Okay, so it cannot be moved so close, but I think it's way more clear than the last time. You see it? So while I just turn on the switch, this cat just gets lifted up. So if I am bored with this black thing, I may just cover this. Can you see it? Exactly the same. So if you want to change the shape or the materials of your light box, you can always to cut another material or another color and just cover it to the face. Our machine can cut very more material, includes felt, includes wood, includes acrylic. So many of you always asked if whether our machine can cut acrylic or not. The answer is yes. Our machine absolutely can cut an acrylic. So this time I may try to cut a cat from a piece of acrylic board. But the acrylic is way more, yes, way more smelly. So I think we're gonna need to, let's use this board. Okay, here is the 3 millimeters acrylic board, you see. Well, I'm just going to use this to cut a cat like this. So let us place it. And by the way, we've changed the material, so I'm just going to check the focus here. So now let's turn on the machine. So for the acrylic, somewhere this picture is not clear enough, so I'm just doing a little bit setting to this picture. So please just wait a little minute. I believe it is okay. So now I've already changed the setting of the little cute cats. Now let's check the statistics. So for this, I'm just going to use the power of 100. And by the way, the Ortur air pump can not only chase away the burnt area, it can also increase the efficiency of cutting. So every time I try to cut an acrylic, I will always choose to use the air pump together with it. Let's turn on the air pump. Check whether there's air out from here. it's firmly stable. So let it go home. So because the acrylic will cause really bad smell, I may just use the fan to chase away. And I will just open the drawer. Would you please wait a minute? I'll be right back. Okay, here. Very good. So I'm back now to let's do some testing to the acrylic. For cutting an acrylic, we always use the speed of 100. If you are cutting a colorful one, like some red, purple, pink, you always need to make the speed slower, like 80. So let's check the frame. So let me wear my goggles and let it start. Let's check how many times we're gonna use. Okay, it needs quite a lot of time. It needs 1 hour and 30 minutes. We don't have to use 2 pass. 1 pass is enough. Yes, still it needs 40 minutes. So while waiting this, I will just do some more introduction. So now you see the Ortur Master 3 Lite is just keep doing the cutting thing right now. Since it is quite smelly, so I need to wear a facial mask. Every time you use such machine, always remember to keep yourself safe. Not only the possibility of causing fire, but also the protection to your lung, to your eyes. So you see our machine already go to this side, and it is moving quite smooth. Welcome to our live stream. We are Ultra. I'm Fu from Ultra. Now you are watching the Ultra Laser Master 3 light cutting and acrylic. So we are just trying to cut a little kitty. Yes, to make an acrylic light box. It is the same picture like this one. Welcome to our live stream. You're watching the Auto Laser Master 3 ILE, cutting a piece of acrylic board. We are making this little beautiful acrylic light box like this one. This one was made of the plywood, so you can hear the sound. It is a wood board. So you see, if you are doing some cutting job or engraving job on some smelly material like the acrylic or other plastic, make sure you're doing the same thing like what I doing. Make the air go through, and right now I can hardly smell the bad smell from the acrylic. It is also a way to protect yourself. Okay, the machine is working more than 8 minutes. It still needs half an hour more. So while this time, maybe I can introduce some materials to you. Right now we are cutting the acrylic, right? We've got this little piece of board to show what our machine can do, engraving work and cutting work all. So look at this. Look at these labels. There are several leather labels. It was cut and engraved by our machine. You can see the cutting line is really clear and sharp. And the picture is with some depth because our laser just like some burn thing, just burn the area, make it a little bit depth. Like this one is also leather, and this one is leather, this one is leather. So that's for the leather material. Just remember, just imagine if you are a clothes shop owner, right? You can just customize several label like this as your shop sign. Make a special edition of some clothes. I think that is very good. And the felt we've already cut a few minutes ago. And you see the cutting area is very clear and it's easy to be cut. For the clothes, we've got these canvas pieces and these two blue jeans pieces. You see, for the clothes, we can do cut and engraving both, but depends on the type of the clothes. Like this canvas, you see, even we just cut it out, but because it's texture, it will remain such fluffy area. So if you do not like this kind of feeling, just don't cut it. But they can both do. They both did engraving work very well. Can you see it? So that's for the clothes. What's more, for the metal material, here is a piece of aluminum card. Here you see. For the aluminum card, it is a coated one so that it can be engraved. For the metal material, just remember, except stainless steel or some titanic can be directly engraved on. For other metal materials, it needs to be coated, like this one. So that's for the metal. Woods, we always use the material woods, like this round wood, like this. This board was plywood, it is cutted. So for wood, it can do both engraving and cutting, and depends on the type of wood that you are using. The texture of burned area, or to say the engraved area, is not the same. Like I remember what we test the pine wood, it will remain several lines in the engraving area. So if you're interested, you can always do some tests, or you can tell us and let us test it for you. What's more, the paper, yes, this color paper, can you see it? We just use our machine, did some cutting job and engraving job on it. It's quite beautiful. And what's more, for the acrylic, what we are doing right now, we can do cutting, we can do engraving. Depends on the type of acrylic you are using. The cutting area, cutting age may be a little bit different. So that is for the material that we got on this board. We can do more than that because our machine can also do some engraving work on this such transparent material like this glass bottle. By the way, for such transparent material, we always need to cover it with the color paper and do engraving work on the color paper so that it will remain pictures like this. Our machine cannot directly engrave on the transparent or some plain white surface. Let me show you. For the white surface, like the ceramic. It can do engraving work only. So like this ceramic vase, like this ceramic coffee cup. You see, it was directly engraved. But if it's not a colored one, let me find it for you. Okay, let's introduce them together. So first you can see this. Yes, this is what we talked about. It is a plain white ceramic plate. We just covered a piece of color paper on the surface and directly do engraving work on it. And what's on it is some piece of cake. Yes, our machine can do engraving work on foods. So you see, it is very convenient for you to customize your own party food. Don't worry about the safety. Our laser just like some burnt fire, just heat it up your food. It won't cause any toxic thing. So it is quite edible after engraving, and don't worry about that. So that's for the material our machine can do engraving work or cutting work, or cut and engrave on both. So I think we're okay. This machine is moving smoothly. Okay, for this we still need 26 minutes more. Welcome to our live stream. I'm Fu from Ortur. What you're watching right now is the Ortur's live stream. We are showing the process of cutting an acrylic board by using the Ortur Laser Master 3 LE. So if you're interested, or you can ask you can send your question to the comment area, or you can just send it to the comment area, and ourselves will give you more introduction. If you want to know some machine, you can always click the link for more information too. Oh, if I just go very too close, I can still smell the bad thing from the acrylic. So every time you're doing such work, always remember wear a mask. make sure the working place is totally open. And if it's possible, open a window, use something to let the air move more faster, like what we are doing on our live stream right now. We just use this air pump, a bigger air pump for the room. Welcome to our live stream. I'm Paul from Ortur. You're watching the Ortur's live stream, and we are showing the process of cutting an acrylic board by using the Ortur Laser Master 3 light. So if you're interested, keep watching and always remember to subscribe us. So you see the laser beam just cuts through the acrylic board like a sharp knife. Just burn through it and leave a very sharp cutting area. Welcome to our live stream. I'm Paul from Ortur. Now you're watching the Ortur Leader Master 3 cutting a piece of acrylic board. It still needs 16 minutes more. And besides, if you use the color paper to cover the surface, the back side of this light box, you can always use some marker. Yes, colorful marker too, just like this. Just spray the color whatever you like, and it will just like this really beautiful neon light. It's kind of like some colored. Yeah, but I'm wearing the goggle now, so the color is a little bit light. So can you guys see it? Okay, I think it's very fast too. It is to the bottom of these cats. It remains only an outer line. So I think, yes, let me check. It only needs 11 minutes. So if you guys got any question, you can always ask me. I am Fu from Ortur. Here now showing the process of cutting an acrylic board by using the ultraviolet master 3 light. If you got some materials that want us to try, you can always do that. We will do some live stream like what we did on last week. Remember last week we just did several material tests and we tested the coated metal, the stainless steel, and what's more, we cut plywood, we cut color paper, we cut ceramic plate. By the way, for next week's theme, we will choose all kinds of ceramic things, make a whole ceramic lab. So since we've got several minutes left, let me show this. Okay, show this to you. Okay, see, we've got this little piece board that has a thank you sign on it. And look at the color, you see. Here is a little piece of paper, and I just use the marker to make it more colorful, and I can show you use my flashlight. Can you see it? I can use the flashlight or the LED bubble to make it shiny. And for the color paper, for the light paper is some paper like this. Yeah, it is. I think I'm not saying the right name in English, but it can be really easy to find on some stool or some tools or some painting shop or some camera shop. So that is for this, the thank you sign and a rainbow thank you sign. Now our machine is cutting the outer line of this little cat. And if we still have time after cutting this little cute cat, I want to try a new material that I've already got. It's a plywood board. And I will show you how to assemble a light box after this. So I'm gonna try. Welcome to our live stream, and I'm Paul from Ortur. Now you're watching the Ultralight Master 3 Light cutting and piece of acrylic board. By the way, the acrylic board is 3 millimeters width. Oh, I think it is almost to the end, only less than 3 minutes. Okay, less than 2 minutes. Okay, our machine just finished this. Excuse me. So I'm just, yeah, okay, you see it already go off from this board. Now I'm just make it do some cleaning. Uh, Okay, it's done. So let me show it to you closely. Okay, this is a wooden one. So, and this is the acrylic one that we just made. So you see our machine just cut through the acrylic with very sharp lines. Even with such, you see, the link part is really tiny, but it still remains to make sure this whole cat won't fall off from this little frame. Like this one, you can feel it if it is a light, it looks like this. And that's the wooden one that we made. Let me find a cable to link this. Okay. Now you guys can see it more clearly. That is how it looks like while the light is turned on. So let me turn off it. So if I just cover this acrylic thing on the surface, you can find that it can just match perfectly because it is the same picture, you see. So let me turn on the light. Now can you see it? It is really beautiful, I think. So that is to say our machine can cut acrylic with a very efficient way. And so if you have such needs, our machine can support it for you very well. What's more, you can even use some material like paper, yes, the color paper, to decorate your light box or something else. So what else I have to do is just cover a light paper on this side and use some wood pieces to assemble this and the backboard. Okay, that is today's Lightbox theme. Since we've still got time, maybe I want to try to engrave this board. Because for this board we haven't tested before. It's kind of like some customized furniture surface. So I just want to try what will it looks like if I do some engraving or cutting work on it. So let me adjust some statistics. So I'm using the light pen to do some tests. Now let me change the statistics for this testing point. Welcome to our live stream. This is Ortur's live stream, and we finished today's today's theme, the how to make a light box of yourself. You just need to cut another piece of backboard and combine them together. Use an LED string. You've got one. So for today's live stream, we made several. And right now, I want to test a brand new material. It's kind of like some customized furniture scene. Okay, let me see. Let me see how big I'm gonna make it. It's not long enough. Okay, it's need a little more time than I thought, so I just change. Okay, 20 minutes, I think it is enough. Okay, sorry, I forgot to check the focus. So since we do not need to cut it, so I will just turn off the air pump. Okay, let's wear our glasses, goggles, and let's start. Welcome to our live stream. And today we made some light box. This is the first layer of the light box. We made several materials like this ceramic, acrylic, like this plywood board, like this felt. So since we still got time, I'm doing some tests to this brand new wood board that we just got. We just get. Welcome to the Ortur's live stream. I'm Paul here to, we finished several light box, the cover of the light box, and this is the work we just made. We tried several material like this acrylic board, like this felt, and also this plywood thing. So since we got time, I'm just trying to test a new kind of material. Welcome to our live stream. Okay, we still need 1 minute and a half, 1.5 minutes. Okay, we finished this. So you see, we just listed several tests and change the speed. That's how we test the material for our daily use. So I think it almost to the end of this live stream. So let's get a brief sum up. Okay, shall we? In today's live stream, we made this little beautiful light box. We show you that how to cut several different cover, like this felt cover, this acrylic cover, this cat plywood cover, so you can combine to such light box like this. So that is for today, and for next week we're gonna do some engraving on ceramic cups, ceramic plates, ceramic little stuff, everything you can think about ceramic, we're gonna do some engraving work. So if you're interested about this, don't forget to follow our channel and remember to watch our live next week. So, and don't forget to subscribe us. And if you are interested, you can click the link for more information, or you can follow our YouTube channel. And there are much more tutorial video or some guidance or some advertising video to show the function, to show the real statistics of our machine. Or you can ask our sales to give you a specific statistics of a specific machine. If you are interested about it, you are welcome to ask us. And I am Fu from Ortur. That is all for today's live stream. Very thank you guys to join us, and see you next week.